Alright, welcome to the new Quick Play. I am redoing the series, but also throwing in some other games as well that I have not covered in my collection. Alright, let's begin. So, Super Mario Brothers was the first video game that I've learned to play, that I remember playing. I don't know if I played any other game before this or tried to, but I remember Super Mario Brothers was the game that taught me how to play using the controller, because I remember as a little guy that I used to have to look down to see which buttons I was pressing, whether it be B or A. Kind of got a good handle on the controller, the D-pad, but yeah, it's the this is a game that's iconic for many gamers in the late 80s, early 90s. Because I think anybody who's owned a Super Nintendo or even knows who Mario is have at least played this, or if not, like any of the other games in the series. Alright, so far so good. We got that first world wrapped up and done. I remember playing this game over and over again when I was a kid, because as a kid, when you had a system, you only had a limited number of games that you owned, and sometimes you'd play a game over and over again. This was one of those games that I used to play quite a bit. This and the NES NES Ninja Turtles. So yeah, this is an easy hack right here. No problem, eh? You could I remember as a kid when I first learned how to do that. I think I learned from a friend. I was like, whoa, that's so cool. You can just skip over the whole second level. Basically, pretty much the whole second level. So this game is not very long. It has like 8 worlds and like 4 levels each world. So yeah, 32 levels in all, but you think 32 levels sounds like a lot, but in the video game world, not really, especially if it's a game that you are enjoying to the fullest. Oh. So yeah, this game came out be like 1985, and I was still like a toddler back then, and yeah, I wouldn't have learned how to play video games until like 1989 or something, when I got my first system. So NES was like the system that was prevalent when I was like a real young guy. When I was a kid. And it wasn't until like, 1991 is when the Super Nintendo came onto the scene. Oh man, Super Nintendo was leaps and bounds over the original NES. Whoa. Look at that. I got pretty lucky there. I mean, like with that fireball, I thought I hit it, but I was just a hair away from turning back into small Mario. World 2-1. So yeah, this was the first video on my channel, on my other channel, and yeah, it made sense. Like, this game is the game that taught me how to play video games and develop my love for video games. Like, Mario's been there for a long time. I think Mario was around longer than 1985, because there used to be an arcade game with, I think it was just called Mario Brothers. Oop. Aha. I'd like to thank you guys for joining me for the first quick play video on Digital Backlog Media, and I hope to catch you again in the next video, which will be a different game. So until then, we'll see you. Have a good one.